I'm asking though is like, so this is my question then. From your scientific standpoint, is it that we have the observed universe and the unobserved universe because of the light particles in our eyes, right?
Yeah.
So our observed universe is not actual reality. It's what we can process.
It's a part of it. It's a part. Yeah.
So since this DMT is lighting up more parts of our brain, does that mean that we're observing more? We're accepting more light?
Okay. This is like the big thing. All right. So this is huge. All right. So So clearly, way more studies have to be done about this. However, so this is completely theoretical at this moment. And so the visible light spectrum for humans ranges between 390 and 700 MN, right? So this is a tiny fraction of the full electromagnetic spectrum. And this hypothesis is that altered states of consciousness, like DMT, could potentially expand this range, okay? Allowing us to perceive wavelengths of light beyond what we can normally see, which would mean that if that's the case, then that would mean that it absolutely exists. It's right in front of us at all times. We just are not able to perceive it because the way we were designed was to only see from 390 to 700 mm.
That I have questions now because you and I see all these things without this, right?
Right.
So if we were to have a brain mapping,
right,
would they see other things lit up? Because I did have a brain mapping. Yeah. Okay, and this is gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
I have what's called non-partial complex seizures.
Right.
So my whole brain lights up in different areas at once.
Is the corpus callosum involved in this situation, Stephanie?
I don't know, probably.
It's the thing that connects both hemispheres of the brain so they can communicate back and forth.
Yeah. My synapses fire off like crazy.
Right. Happens when it happens. So I'm thinking that the filter, if this is the case, right? If it's the case with the visible light spectrum, and it is that, and we don't know for sure, but it would then, I can then make the argument that because the corpus callosum is the part of the brain that allows the hemispheres to talk back and forth to each other, and that's the area of the brain that's impacted during child abuse, severe child abuse or neglect, and that's also people that have child abuse and neglect tend to be psychic, and that people that are psychic can tend to see these things, right? And the thing that they found for that is that there's damage to the corpus callosum. So then now I'm saying, okay, maybe that's where the filter is located. And maybe the filter gets damaged in early childhood because of these things, and it allows us to see the things that other people can't see.